Bat first here. They'll be eager to get runs on the board, even though maybe conditions could have been better later on.
Right, so we're ready to get under. Way, always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler's end. No!
There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keepers. No!
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. This should be close.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
8 runs added in that over. The Kings are 8 for none. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Bowler. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Over. The Kings are 23 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep. No!
Mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication. Very full. Sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content to leave it alone.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Well on.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Ball is in.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Kings are 31 for none.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep. No!
Straight to the fielder.
Yep. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep. No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling. No.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Great shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Kings are 39 for none.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great work.
Oh, yeah.
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Khan from the south end.
Yeah.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Yeah.
Nicked it. Big appeal. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Bowler.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Edged it. Loud appeal. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Super shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score.
Yeah.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah. Keeper.
Drives and misses everything.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yes.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
No.
This could be trouble.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Yes.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin.
Yeah.
Only a touch full and put away.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah. That's it.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Singh got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Beaten on the drive.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Kings are 90 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target.
Yep. No.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yeah.
This could be out.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Yeah, bowler.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Kings are 100 for 4. Khan, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
Gone, it's a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep. Nice.
Could be close.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Jansen didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Khan is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there. Can't get that outside the ring field. There'll be 1 run here for them. 19 runs added there. The Kings are 119 for 5. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yep.
Great shot, at least 1 on offer.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or 2 to slow things down again.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only 1 of those is allowed.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Over. The Kings are 135 for 6.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes. Nice.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot.